Hello, I'm Randy here, back on the John Deere 2510 project, and in today's video here, we're going to be attempting to test the compression here on the 4 cylinders. That's going to require removing the injectors here, of which I do have one out already. I got that one out. Got the special tool. Where did I put that here? Over here. Special tool for that here goes on the end of my slide hammer. And actually, the whole tool itself actually comes with this wimpy little thing here. Apparently they think this is going to take your injectors out. And I don't know, maybe it works on some, but it did not budge this injector. I had to put my big slide hammer on it and really give it a good work over to get it out. We'll see, we'll maybe come back to that later in the video here. Definitely a very dirty injector, I thought, so something we might have to address as well. But anyway, this video I want to do a compression test, check the compression, see if we're somewhat even across all the cylinders here. As I was mentioning in the last video, it looks like we've got some additional wear, some more problems here with the tractor. So we're just trying to investigate further and see if we need to do a major overhaul on this, or if we even want to do something like that. Again, here's the crankshaft bearing caps. And they're not the healthiest looking, especially this one here. This one really not the healthiest looking. But again, like I said, it's not like they're awful, terrible. I think I've seen worse. So anyway, do a high-speed video here. Going to get the timing gears back on here just so I don't lose any of the timing here for the moment. Again, we got the balancer on this side is out, so I'm going to put that back in. I'm also going to put that gear back in and the gear that's on the pump back in, so again, we don't lose the timing here. Again, that's just temporarily so I can turn the engine over and check the compression and see where we're at with that. Got the gears all back on the front here in the more or less the proper time. When we took the balancer out, which is really the only timed component we took out here, it was pointing up at the crankshaft, so I just put it back in, pointing up at the crankshaft. I'm not relatively sure here how the timing works with the rest of the components here yet. I see a timing, well, a mark, let me just put it this way, a mark here and a mark here. I don't know where it needs to be in time, but I see a mark there and a mark there. And then I see a mark over here. This is the camshaft here. So there's a mark over there on the camshaft. Again, I'm not entirely sure where they need to line up exactly, but yeah, that's where they line up. And like I said, this just was pointing up at the camshaft. It is the balancer portion actually is facing straight down, if you can see that. So anyway, got one of the injectors out. Like I said, number 3 here. Number 3, from what the individual that was using this tractor claimed was wrong with it. So that's just the reason I'm starting there. Obviously at this point we know it's a lot more than cylinder 3 is bad here. So I believe this is the pencil injector tester part here. I'm not entirely sure how this is gonna be a good compression test, seeing as how it doesn't really have the ring on it there to seal it. But here's the injector here. I don't know if I can get the camera to focus. Oh, it will. But yeah, if you look at that tip there, it's pretty dirty, and I don't know if, again, will it focus? Yeah, you can see the hole there, but if you spin it around the other side, there is a hole there, but it's all like goobered up, it looks like. So yeah, this injector, and maybe there's more holes in this too, I don't know. Let's see if it'll focus. There we go. But yeah, it looks pretty dirty, so we're going to test this out. Like I said, it doesn't have like an O-ring or nothing on it to make it tight. But I'm pretty sure this is the one we use, because again, you can see it's basically, it looks like that. So By the way, for those of you wondering, compression testing on diesel motors here, it's, as far as I know, basically the same as a regular motor, with the exception of you need a different tester because with diesels you go a lot higher. So in this case, my tester goes to 1,000? Yeah, 1,000 PSI here versus my regular tester, I think only goes to 200 maybe, 300 maybe, something like that. Which actually in the case of this motor might actually work, except for the fact I wouldn't have, you know, the proper attachment for it. But this goes to 1,000 PSI. So we're gonna set this up. I'll probably just high speed it and I'll let you folks know what the results are here when we're done. We're just gonna pull each injector out. Make sure I put the injector back where it came out of course. And yeah, I'm definitely thinking we should maybe at least, I don't know, soak this in some cleaner or something. See if we can get a little of that gunk off. Okay, everyone, just finished testing this one here and this one, and they're both reading basically about the same. Actually, I think it's gone down just a little bit. This is about at 50 there, give or take a little bit. So we're not getting very high, but then again, I'm only cranking it over by hand. I don't have the battery, nothing hooked up, so I can't hit it with a starter. And being how everything's open with no oil in it, I don't know if that'd be a good idea. Anyway, so not to mention no coolant either. Well, there's probably some coolant in there, but not much. So yeah, that's about all the compression we're getting. I was expecting to see a little more than that, to be honest, but yeah, that's all we're getting, about 50. What I ended up doing, by the way, I put the holder, whatever this thing's called here, that holds the injector in back on to hold this down. And then I actually put an O-ring on it as well. So the O-ring's not down inside of it, but it's on top here. So, you know, probably not the greatest of systems there, but otherwise, yeah, there was no seal there. Otherwise, I thought that was kind of odd. Again, at least with the, well, I guess I can't really show you, but yeah, here's what the injector looks like. Like I said, the seal is on the end there. And let's see if we can get this one to focus here. Yeah, it's focused pretty good. Yeah, you can see this injector really looks, focus. This injector looks really dirty as well. I mean, really dirty, at least in my opinion. I mean, it was working, and I don't know if you can see, I can see the one hole there. Let's see if it'll focus again. Gotta kind of hold it back and then bring it in close. And maybe not, oh well. Yeah, anyway, I do see the one hole there, and I think I have to look a little bit closer, maybe get a little brighter light, but I think I see the second hole there as well. I don't know if that's all the holes that are in those injectors or not, if there's 4 of them. I think there'd be 4, wouldn't there? No, I guess there's just 2 that I'm seeing, unless the other 2 are just like completely plugged up. Could very well be. So yeah, anyway, on that note, folks, not sure what to say there. I was hoping for a little bit better results. At least they're both the same. That's kind of what I was going for. I would like to see a little bit higher, though. But I might not be able to properly test that with, this setup. Because like I said, I don't like how that injector tester, the compression tester itself goes in there, like where's the seal? And then 2, I'm just cranking it over by hand with the front nut here, doing it that way. I will say, by the way, using this here ratchet, this is what, probably 1.5 foot long ratchet here. It is quite the workout turning this motor over with that. That is a workout, oh my goodness. Still need to see if I can figure out what the timing is yet. I'm assuming there's a mark, at least I'm assuming that's what this is for. So you can see it on the flywheel here. I have not found that yet. Is there nothing on this side, is there? No, that'd just be the starter on this side. So yeah, I'm gonna see if I can figure out where the timing is here. But yeah, I think that's probably gonna wrap it up for this video here. Probably not the most exciting here, just trying to troubleshoot the motor a little more. Just seeing if I can figure it out without having to pull the head off. Because again, you pull the head off, then we got to get the cam and all that good stuff. Looks like a lot more work. So yeah, anyway, more to come on this. We'll figure out what we're going to do here yet. Yeah, I'm not sure about the crankshaft yet. I guess you folks can let us know. What do you think? Do you think we need to do some bearings on this? It probably won't hurt, but wow, a lot more work. Anyway, comments or questions, be sure to leave them below. And as always, thanks for watching, and until next time.